10 actors on American TV shows you never knew were foreign. From Stephen Moyer to Charlie Hunnam, some fans might not realize that these 10 actors aren't from America. Hey guys, welcome back to Starstruck Mini, and today we'll be taking a look at some actors on American television who are actually foreigners. This is going to be an interesting one, so stay tuned and watch right till the end. Before we start, make sure you like and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the bell for the latest notifications and updates. Let's now get on with the video, shall we? Charlie Hunnam. When an actor's breakout role happens in a different country, it often makes the audience think the actors come from the same country. Charlie Hunnam was born in Newcastle upon Tyne in England, but he rose to stardom thanks to his role of Jax on the American TV show Sons of Anarchy. His newfound stardom brought Charlie Hunnam the opportunity to transfer into movies as well, such as Pacific Rim 2013.
Impeccable personal hygiene, but I think some of those things sometimes go against you. I think my immune system was too delicate because I'm too clean.
Kiefer Sutherland. Actors commonly travel for work to different countries. Kiefer Sutherland is no exception, even though in his case, he's at home in different countries as the son of two actors, Donald Sutherland and Shirley Douglas. Kiefer Sutherland was born in London. But Kiefer Sutherland also has a strong connection to Canada thanks to his parents. Either way, he sported an American accent on the fast-paced action show 24 Hours that made it hard for the audience to realize he wasn't actually American.
Or you can blame a dog for being a dog.
Josiah Gordon Doc Scurlock, Young Guns.
Necessary is something you can't do without.
Andrew Lincoln. Speaking of shows full of action scenes, who doesn't know The Walking Dead? The zombie show based on a comic book series became one of the most popular shows of the last decade, and Andrew Lincoln was there for it as Rick Grimes. Those who love British films might know he's actually from London, but people only familiar with his work on the zombie show might not suspect it. However, his real name, Andrew Lincoln, is a stage name, hence it is true heritage better. Lincoln's real name is Andrew Clutterbuck. Charlie Cox. Walking Dead isn't the only popular show on the list based on comics. So is Daredevil, that started the Netflix superhero universe and was followed by Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and the team adventure The Defenders. Charlie Cox portrayed the Hell's Kitchen lawyer Matt Murdock, and he donned a convincing American accent. So much so that many people watching the show didn't have the slightest idea that Cox was born in London and grew up in East Sussex. Kim Cattrall. It won't be any news to devoted Sex and the City fans, but the rest of the people might not know that Kim Cattrall, who played Samantha, isn't American. She was born in Liverpool in England, but her family moved to Canada shortly after her birth. Kim Cattrall later moved to New York City to study acting. She got her big break when she was cast as Samantha, and the rest, as they say, is now history. Tom Cavanagh. Multiple cast members of the popular superhero TV show The Flash aren't American, despite the fact that they speak with authentic American accents. However, Tom Cavanagh is probably the most prominent of them all. Unlike other leading actors on the show, Cavanagh was born in Ottawa in Ontario. However, he also spent some time living in Ghana in Africa, where his family moved when he was just 6 years old. Stephen Moyer. Stephen Moyer became best known to the TV audience by playing the vampire Bill Compton on True Blood. His character spoke with a local American accent, but in real life, Moyer comes from Brentwood in Essex in England. His role as Bill on True Blood not only made him famous, but also introduced him to Anna Paquin, whom he later married. Funnily enough, despite playing the all-American Sookie, Anna Paquin also isn't American. She was born in Canada. Ryan Kwanten. Both Sookie and Bill, or Anna Paquin and Stephen Moyer, respectively, aren't the only major True Blood characters who were portrayed by non-American actors. But many fans don't know about it. Sookie's good-looking but not often so brilliant brother Jason was played by Ryan Kwanten. Kwanten was born in Australia, Sydney, and to this day, he spends his time both in Los Angeles and in Sydney. Dominic Cooper. The third and last comic book series mentioned in this list is The Preacher. The story about a Texas-born preacher who later gains unusual powers aired for 4 seasons. Dominic Cooper played the titular role of Jesse Custer. And if the show's fans know Cooper only from The Preacher or his role as Tony Stark's father Howard in the MCU, they might be surprised to find out that Cooper is in fact English, not American, as he was born in London. Catherine Langford. Some actors are lucky enough to get famous with their first major role. That's what happened to Catherine Langford when she portrayed Hannah in the successful TV show 13 Reasons Why. The show is based on an American novel, but Langford herself isn't American. Instead, she comes from Perth from Western Australia, so she was well accustomed to auditioning online before she got a breakthrough part. Thanks for watching.